Hello guys, Sujara speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 8. Terror Joe, Broom on the Broom. So let's read out, shall we? So we got for us. It's written by Julia Dawson, illustrated by Axel Schreiber, something like that. The creators of Gravio. Wow. Okay, makes sense anyway. Broom on the Broom. Here we go. Makes sense anyway, so there you go. And this first two pages looks like this. Wow, makes sense anyway. There we go. Next page. For Natasha, Sabrina, Jasmine, LJD. Copyright 2001. All reserved. Published by Puffin Books. See here is all of this is gonna happen for the witch going like that. Anyway. I'm sound like a witch. But anyway. And it's her wand, but anyway. The cat. But anyway, here we go. The witch had a cat and had a hat that was black. Black, different ways, job. Looks like my t-shirt. But anyway. And long ginger hair. Wow. Moving on. Next. The brave, down and back. How the cat purred and how the witch grabbed. And it sat on the broomstick and it flew through the wind. You must pronounce anyway. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat while the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Wow. It kind of made a difference anyways. There you go. Next page. Anyways, down she cried the witch. Wow. And they flew to the ground in search of the hat, but no hat can be found. Wow. Then off out of the bushes and flowering paws. Wow. Okay. By the dog. Wow. The hat and the jaws. His jaws. Oh my god. I dropped it politely. Then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head of a dog. Wow. Woof woof. Something like that. Next. Anyways, as keen as it could be. And as a room in the broom, but the dog like me. Told me. Anyways, yes, cried the witch. The dog chattered on. The witch tapped in the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Can't remember what difference anyway. Can't remember the band episode of, let's say, if you're talking Sesame Street, the Wicked Witch of the West, played by the late Margaret Hamilton, tried to throw the broom and just land on David, played by the late Northern Calloway. And he just said something impolitely and from the Wicked Witch of the West, Wicked Witch of the West is someone that said it politely to David, say, I can't remember, but I saw it on YouTube, but I'm thinking, have you got broomstick back? And he just said, good manners are always important, so ask nicely. She repeatedly just said things that are impolitely sometimes. And Dave was like, alright, you asked for it. If you don't give her the broomstick back, I'll it's a different story from the band episode 19 I can't remember the year exactly, but they all just little kids just feel like teary for no reason, and our parents decided that the Children's Television Workshop in the 70s decided to ban that episode, that time range. So that was all there. So there you go. Anyway, let's move on. Next page. Anyways, over the fields and the forest they fell. The dog wagged his tail, and a stormy wind blew. The dog witch laughed out loud, and held it on the hat, but away blew the ball, but over the brain, just like that. Wow. kind of makes sense anyway, so there you go with that. It's gonna happen anyway. Next page. Anyways, down cried the witch. Oh, wow. Anyways, then it fell to the ground and shows the bow. Oh, jeez, how long is that bow? Anyway, but no bow can be found. They're off on the tree with an ear-sprigging streak. They flap at the green bird, the bow and the beak. She dropped it politely and bent in the head low, something like that. And she then said, as the witch tied the brain the bow, I'm a bird, as green as can be. Here's a room for a broom for a bird like me. Wow. That was nice. It was, yes, cried the witch. So the bird flew on. The witch tapped on the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Wow. So nice, in fact, it can happen anyway. So that was nice of them. So, have some witches, have some animals. Like that. Next page, anyways. Over the, oh god, this will be rain now. Over the reds and the rivers made full, birds streaking with glee. The stormy wind blew and shot through the sky. So the back and beyond, the witch covered their bow, and let go of the wand. Oh jeez, I don't remember about at the time frame. But anyway, down the cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. Then they searched the wand, but no one could be found. It was scary, you know? It can happen anyway. Next page. Anyways, they all of a sudden, oh wow, out of the pond, leap and the dripping wet fall. With the dripping wet wand, he dropped it politely to the sand of the quote. As the witch dried the wand on the crow and the croak, the frog as clean as it could be. Here's a room in the broom, the frog like me. Yes, said the witch. So the frog bowed on. And so the witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. On the moors and the mouths they flew, jump with joy, and hope this will happen, and I don't know, because if this happens to drop some stuff, we don't know, you're telling me. The broom stabbing to... What? Come on, really? Anyways. It's just scary, I know. Down flew the cat and the dog and the frog, and they went to the rabbit in the bog. Wow. Scary. Wow. The witch hat broomstick fell in the cloud. The witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Okay. This is ridiculous. I know it's upsetting for the witch, but it's a nightmare I feel. You know? Next page. It was, oh jeez. Now I'm a dragon as mean as it can be, and witch is with French fries. Ew. Move on. Tastes delicious to me. I'm melting. Move on for the wizard balls over there. No, cried the witch. Fly higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She flew, looking all around, but no help could be found. The dragon flew near, with glitter eyes, said, just this once, I'll have the witch without fries. This is scary. You just need to behave, dragon. Come on. Really? Next page. Anyways. But just as we planned to begin on this piece, throughout in the ditch rose a horrible beast, something like that. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred, something like that. Anyway. It had 4 flying heads, it has wings like a bird, and a terrible voice. Wow, scary, I know. But anyways, when it was starting to speak, was a yowl, and a growl, and croak, and a streak. Wow. That kind of made more better. Anyway, it driven the squeal when the strong in the ditch, and it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch. You fake? You know, it's a scary thing. You know, like a horror movie, you know? More on. The dragon drew back and he started to shape. Sorry, he spun. I made a mistake. It's not to have you meet you, but now I must fly. Wow. And he spread out his wings, but anyway, it was up for the sky. Wow. Anyways, oh, it makes sense. Okay, there we go. And down there for the bird, and down for the jump the frog, down for the cat, and food, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, ran for the witch cried. Without you, I'll be in the dragon's inside. That dragon inside. It makes sense because it's the witch who's gonna make sense. Because the dragon is, you know, in the 60s, the dragon, witch had a pet dragon, you know. And the Breaking Bad's, Wizard of Oz, television, 5-minute TV show, you know, in the 60s, like say early 60s. Breaking Bad's done it, so they come with an idea of Wicked Witch West had a pet dragon. Wow. I might say, like, it was voiced by the late Larry Mann, who did You Call Cornelius in the Rudolph special. And Larry Mann also did not only the dragon, but he also voiced the Wicked Witch of the West and, of course, I can't pronounce Ted Woodsman, you know? It could happen anyway. It was almost done here. Anyway, next page. Then she put up her cauldron, and she said with a grin, find something out for everyone, throw something in. Makes sense anyway. So the frog found Lily, the cat with the cones with that, the bird found the twig, and down from the bowl. And y'all about that howl dog. Anyway, next. They threw them all in. The witch preserved them well. While she was a story, she muttered a spell. Iggy, ziggery, ziggery, zaggery, something like that. Next. Zoom. Then out rose. Wow. It can happen anyway, so there you go. It can happen in these magic tricks. From anything like, for example, Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Well, are we done? We're almost done. Here we go. Last 2 pages, and we're going to get to the last 2 pages on these books. Saying this, Troy, my favorite said, Boom is my name, pronounce this word, sorry. Max Smith, Boom, anyway. We see from the witch, and the cat, and the dog, and the gnat, and the bird, and the pole, the frog. Something like that. Yes, cried the witch, and they all could travel on. The witch tapped with a boomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Makes sense anyway. So there you go. It can happen anyway. And there are the last 2 pages of the book. And there he goes. So it's Broom with the Blue. One of my favorite book. It was amazing. So far this book was a success. That was Bedtime Stories number 7 or 8. Hope you enjoyed. So the next one's gonna be a Halloween episode of Bedtime Stories for October 31st, 2025. Which is gonna be about the Very Hungry Caterpillars, Creepy Crawly Halloween. Live the Flat book. Now, excuse me, coming up next, there will be a video October 30, 2025 edition. Now, excuse me, I gotta get ready for that, and I get ready for editing yesterday and today's projects. Because after this is over, I'm getting ready for some sleep for tomorrow, which is Halloween. And after that will be over, I'm gonna get ready for some costume for work tomorrow. Because that'll be something I really want to do tomorrow. And hopefully getting things prepared for posting on social media right after this is over. Till next time, so just my baby, Sister out. See ya.